What be shoot Timu's here. Now, besides today being the 20th anniversary of the September 11th attacks, today is also actually the anniversary of the passing of probably one of my favorite comic stars of all time, John Rare. So I'm actually going to be doing my reviews for probably two of my favorite films of his, and that will be the Problem Child films. Starting with the very first one, and that is obviously the first Problem Child, which premiered all the way back. Of course, the first Problem Child premiered all the way back, pretty much all the way back in July 19, July 20th, 1990. And the movie, by the way, just celebrates. Oh cow! I'm not even joking. Child's Play literally Child's Play. Totally different film with the word child in it. Problem Child, I meant to say, uh, turned dirty this year. Wrap your heads around that. Now, Problem Child, how the heck does this have a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes? Is beyond me. This is literally one of my favorite, one of my favorite childhood films. Granted, it was like I admit it was I was born about like 2 years after this film got released. But I used to watch this thing, as a kid tons of times. I never get bored of it. Uh, Now, Problem Child is actually directed by Dennis Dugan, who is best known for directing Adam Sandler movies such as, Big Daddy, Grown Ups, Jack and Jill. But this is actually my favorite film he's ever directed. Why do I keep calling this Child's Play? Problem Child is really hilarious. Um, Now, if you guys don't really know much about the story, it stars John Ritter as Ben Healy, who's this hearted guy who always wanted a son of his own, and so like he and his wife has no success, so they decide to adopt this kid named Junior, played by Michael Oliver, who's this redhead kid who quickly makes their lives miserable, and so like disaster falls wherever Junior goes. I mean this movie is probably the reason why so many people don't even want to adopt a kid. By the way, I mean this kid he's pretty much the devil, as the late great Jack Warner puts it. It's the devil. I mean, you literally even have the song "Badge of the Bone" playing this when he pops up. He even become friends. I'm not even joking. He even becomes pen pals with this bow tie killer, who, by the way, is portrayed by Kramer himself, Michael Richards. Michael Richards is so good in this. I mean, this on-screen chemistry between both Junior and Michael Richards was awesome to watch. Uh, but anyway, there's some loads of fun scenes in this. Like, there's a camping trip that has like a with a bear that was pretty funny. There's poor the one who plays the wife, Amy Asbeck, who was actually married to John Ritter. She was also in the sequel as well, playing a different character, but she, she ends up literally having a pig pretty much crap on her. Yeah, there's also like emergency rooms. A couple of kids that gets sent to the emergency room because there was because Junior caused a disturbance at a birthday party because the rich girl was pretty much is a snot nosed rich kid. So yeah, I mean this kid is just he literally is pretty much like a Jeffrey Dahmer Jr. I'll put it that way. And this movie is definitely really fun to watch. It's really entertaining. You actually also had Gilbert Godfrey, who actually plays Mr. Peabody, who's the adoption agency at the orphanage, who actually pretty much gives genre and aspect, of the kid. You also had the late great Jack Warner, who plays like the grandfather and dad in this. Jack Warner is so good in this film. I mean, he definitely steals so many scenes. The orphanage scene with the nun. I mean, this movie will make you question of ever adopting a kid. By the way, all right. Yeah, if you ever watch Problem Child, you'll be like, this and probably Orphan are the two films that you'll think twice of adopting a kid. You'll probably watch Problem Child and be like, yeah, I ain't never adopting a kid. Or you probably not even gonna want to have another kid, like even have a kid if you ever watch Problem Child. I mean, this kid is like completely the devil. But that aside, I just love the original one. How does it have a 0% Rotten Tomatoes is beyond me. But this movie is so funny, it's entertaining, and the sequel is actually as good too. probably do my review for the sequel as well. But if you guys, seriously, if you have never really seen, the original Problem Child, you can actually find it on, I think you can find it on Peacock now. You can actually find it on Vudu, Prime Video. Go watch it. It's so hilarious. Probably one of my favorite John Ritter performances. Anyway, let me lead you guys. What were your thoughts on the original Problem Child? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What were some favorite parts? Some of your favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Simu Sayra.